Hi, everyone. Okay, wow. So we are looking at, it is Wednesday. Wednesday. Good to see you all. And as everybody pops in, if you have questions, go ahead and pop them in, and I will star them and put them in the lineup here. As you all see, I am not in my regular space, am I? And wow. All right. And sorry about the lighting. The lighting's everything's a little wonky, so I apologize. But we'll still get things done. So, hello. Hugs to you, greeter. Hi, Craig. Channeling up, sweet and salty, Googler. So, as we know, Trump did his announcement yesterday. It's all okay. Okay, thank you. Sweet and salty. Okay. Anyway, so Trump made his announcement yesterday, and I read an article today that had 51 ridiculous statements that he made, and I read through all of them, and they were all ridiculous, and 20 that were false statements. So he's already lying. All right, so seeing the first question coming in here, and what happened to it? There it is. Okay. Yes, Melissa, we are in crazy times, and I guess that Trump is history. Yeah. So I read on him a while ago, a couple, I don't even know how long ago, and I felt that he would put his name in, but I don't see him on the ticket, and so not surprising, he lies all the time. Yeah. So 20 lies within his little speech, and 61 crazy, ridiculous statements. Just like, what? Jamie, baby's not here yet, but you can tell this is where I'm at. I'm in New Mexico. Where's Craig? It's cold, right? Yeah, cold. And then we also had some news that Katie Hobbs won that race. So Lake is gone. And I know, Hypnicity. Yeah. He's delusional. The room suits you very well. This is like the doors here. So this is a door. And yeah, this is... Anyways, yeah, thank you. I love it in here. This whole side is a window. That's why the lighting's wonky. One whole side of the room is a window. I feel like I just missed it. See you, Lake. Yeah, so we got that. I got that. There you go, Shockwave. Thank you for making it. So if you put a question, make sure you put it all caps, and emojis help if you have emoji access, but if not, that's okay. All caps help. See, I missed all these. How I was chit-chatting, I guess. Lots of questions came in while I was... Okay. Back down to the new comments. I will have 4 soon. I will have 4 soon. As soon as this one comes out. And so looking forward to that. And my daughter is very ready. Oh, thank you, sweet and salty. Yeah, we did something a little different yesterday. I had some guests on and we did some personal readings, but they weren't, we went through kind of why are we here? You know, what can we work on? What do we need to release? So that was fun. Baby hasn't come yet, Prairie. Okay, so I'm going to head right into the, I wanted Mitch McConnell. So he did a little, yes, Chris, she is. He did a little vote, and I guess he got in. He went over that other guy. So Mitch McConnell is back in with the GOP. I don't, because, you know, he threatened he was going to leave, right? He's like, I'm leaving. No. I don't even know why he did all that. Anyways, welcome everybody. Good to see you all. And we are going to dive into some of these questions. Okay, Giselle. Hi, Giselle. Good to see you. Thank you for the question. Yeah, I think so. Chris. It's getting in the negative digits where we are, Craig, tonight. -5 or something. Oops. Star. Oh, I see. Holly says McConnell's win is in retaliation to Trump's announcement. Thank you, Shockwave. All right, Google. Yeah, he was reelected. Okay, so here we go. Will McCarthy win Speaker of the House? No, I don't think so. I'm getting a no. Yeah. He is manipulative and abusive, but I don't see him winning in the long run. Okay. He is manipulative. He's trying to get it. He's manipulating, abusing the system. He's taking too many risks. And there's too many conflicts with him coming in. And then you have the 9 of Swords. So I got a no as well, but I feel like it's a no for him. So he has some trouble coming in for him. I'm just hearing right now that I feel like, well, I might have heard this before, but I feel there's trouble coming in for him. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me get my Andrea deck. Sorry, my hair gets very big here. It's very dry. Okay. I feel like there's trouble coming in for McCarthy. He's calling to be. He needs to answer. He has some things he needs to answer to coming in. So let's take a look at that. So, but I don't think he will. Yeah. Yeah. Things are going to become clear, in regards to his connection to, was he involved with Russia too? Everybody's involved with freaking Russia. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like he's going to be in trouble. He's being called to the carpet. I feel like he's going to have to sing the tune, sing a tune here to, for a ticket out of jail for something. And he's going to highlight things to do with Russia. So he's gonna reveal some of that and his connection to the coward as well. That whole link here. Yeah, he's going to reveal some stuff to keep himself out of jail. So that's what I'm seeing. He is a falling star, guys. Bottom of the deck, falling star. Underneath that, not good. Not good future coming up for him. So yeah, nope. Okay. Shockwave. We have, hi Sandra. I know, I don't know how it's gonna, but he's going to sing. He's gonna reveal stuff. Because, yeah. All right. Government, okay, so Greg Abbott declares immigration from Mexico to be an invasion. Plans to use gunboats to stop immigrants and others trying to cross the border. Will he be stopped? Okay, first of all, that is horrific. Greg Abbott. Yeah, every time I step into his energy, I get sick to my stomach. He makes me sick. Horrible. Yeah. Okay. Well, he definitely is. I don't know if he. Everything came in for him in reverse. I mean, every card is in reverse, but you can see this, that and trying to hurt, but his connection with the king, not much came out on these cards in regards to that. However, you can see action taking place there. Let's take a look as far as will he be stopped. I I do sense that there's only if you're going to go ahead to do something like this against another, I just that's like an act of war. I don't know, but I do feel the administration is not going to have this. Are they going to initiate the feds on this? Are they going to initiate the feds on this? I feel like they're going to block them somehow. They're going to have some kind of breakthrough and they're going to block him. Okay. So something's going to happen, and I don't know if it's going to involve the feds or what, but they're going to have some kind of breakthrough, Ace of Wands, and they are going to block him. Okay. And moving ahead, they're going to smooth this out. Okay. But yeah, that is, I can't even right now with that. I can't even. Greg Abbott's in trouble too. Greg Abbott is in trouble. Yeah. Greg Abbott is in trouble, and there's going to be something, he's going to be blocked. And you have the Ten of Wands also in reverse. So again, we get the Ace of Cups in reverse, which means he's blocked. Then you have the Ten of Wands in reverse, which means he's making really poor choices, being really irresponsible. And then he's stepping into a lose situation, a no-win situation for him. He's in trouble with something. If Abbott is... Yeah, so Prairie, maybe something with that. Prairie's mentioned, it's mighty odd that Uvalde voted for him. So I'm wondering if it's something to do with that. So I don't know, but he's in trouble with something. Yeah, he made some bad choices. And so I feel like something's going to come out in regards to him. He's going to be in the spotlight for something he's done. They're showing me him in the spotlight for something he's done. He's trying to get away from the spotlight is what they're showing me. So something. Yeah. So it's going to be revealed. Something's going to be revealed that he's done. Justice is going to come for him. Yeah. Protecting the people's vote, I think. It's going to become clear. Yeah. Putting a stop. I do feel like I think other people as well are going to be caught for the same thing. I don't know what it is. I'm not clear. I'm not entertainment purposes only. It could be in regards to the vote, but it's going to become clear. Something that not only he, but others were involved with, and it needs to come to a stop, right? So they're putting a stop to this. Maybe the main big government's coming in to bring that protection in and justice, but it's going to become clear of what it is. Maybe it has to do with voting. I don't know. They're not showing me that. They're not showing me exactly what it's involved with, but you all can Probably figured that out. All I know is he's in trouble. Trouble is coming. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Alice. Hi, Alice. How are you? There's so many things going on right now, Rose. I don't know. I don't have timing on any of this. I just know that it is coming. He won with a McConnell count. Yeah, I had questions about that. I've been having questions about that since it happened. I was wondering why no one's talking about it. All right. Okay. Is the Republican Party going to follow through and stop funding his lawyers? Okay, so he's running for, now that he put his name as a running for the ticket, right? Are they going to stop funding him? Are they grooming someone else to come in? I just heard grooming. I feel like they're grooming someone else, like they're gonna back someone else. I feel like they have someone else in mind. Are they going to stop? Are they going to stop funding him? I think they're changing direction. Yeah. This is probably the best I'm going to... I think they literally are changing direction. This path went cold. This path has gone cold. Oh, it's all backwards. There. They're changing directions, and this path has gone cold. Is what I'm seeing here. So I do feel they have someone else in mind, but we can take that a little bit deeper here. Do they have someone else in mind? That was too many. That was like 25 cards. I love this community too, Wolf Girl. And thank you for your purchase of my cards. As soon as I get home from this, they're going in the mail Monday. All right. Craig, I have your question in there. I have it next, actually. You think Shockwave believes that Abbott is trying to put himself in the position of the GOP 2024 nomination? How interesting is that? Yay, thank you. Okay, let me concentrate. I have to look away from you all for a second. Oh yeah, that's where I'm at. Are they going to... I feel they're going in a different direction. Again, they keep showing me they're going in a different direction. Yes, they're going in a different direction. They're moving on from him and they're going in a different direction. But this person isn't great either, but he's more dependable and structured. He has a feel of Trump, but he's more dependable and maybe a little more structured, but he's still he still has that unpredictability. But this is type of person we're looking at. King of Cups combined with the Emperor feel to him, so it has that structure and that strength behind him. But right there in the middle, he is the Knight of Coins in reverse, which means he's unstable, just as unstable, but won't look as unstable. Does that make sense? So more of a what's DeSantis feel to it. Maybe they'll back DeSantis or someone like him. But yeah, they're collaborating with someone new. They're moving on from 45 and funding him and his lawyers. They want out of all that. They want to drop him like a hot ticket. Okay. Right, smiling heart, I know. Did he say, he said that recently. Did he say that in his speech again or whatever? I had a beanie on, so I always feel like my hair looks okay. He is all of that. He is all of that, Melissa. Okay, let's take a look. All right, Craig, here we go. Craig's my neighbor right now. Okay. Lindsey Graham, is he looking for a new daddy? Okay. This person. Talk about unstable. What's going on with Lindsey? I felt the last time I saw him, you guys, I don't know if you've seen him recently. You probably aren't because we're not supposed to be watching the news. But I feel like I saw him recently and he looks swollen to me, like not healthy swollen. But I digress. What's going on with him? Is he looking to connect with the next up and coming? He may be doing that, but it's a placating situation. It's almost like, okay, Lindsey, whatever. It feels very placating from the other person, whoever the new daddy is kind of placating. It's like, okay, crazy. That's kind of the feel. Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. There is judgment coming down on him. So that's what he has to look forward to. Yeah. This is not good for him coming in here. Yeah. Yeah. He's it's not looking good for him. Let me start to show you. The first thing out is the Ten of Swords. So it's just like not having it with him. Ten of Swords. People are going to start going, you are the plague. We can't connect with you. I feel like he is so two-faced that, people aren't going to want that. I don't know. But Ten of Swords coming out for him. On one side of him is that they see that, again, you have the judgment in reverse. So judgment's coming down on him, and the judgment on him from his peers, they don't trust him. No one trusts him because he will turn on a dime. And so they don't trust him. He just keeps repeating his mistakes over and over again. But yeah, and so they're like, oh, hell no, you're going down with the ship, dude. In fact, with these swords, I wouldn't be surprised if people start throwing swords at him and have him take the swords. Yeah, so he He is in a very vulnerable place, a very weak place. And he has no power any longer because of the path he chose. He chose this path. He could have kept up with his rhetoric in the beginning about how he really felt about 45. Remember what he used to say about him? And then all of a sudden they were besties. If he had stayed in the truth side, you know, it would have been different. But yeah, he's put himself there. So yeah, he's losing his ground. He's lost his ground. Any ground that he had, gone. So that is an update on Mr. Lindsey. All right. Hi, Sissy. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Yeah, his hands are tied, yeah. Right, Googler? Swords for days. You're welcome, Craig. Neighbor. Okay. Okay, so I feel like, Karen, were you talking about 45? Let's clarify this. If you could clarify this for me, Karen. That'd be awesome. Or if someone remembers what we were talking about around when this one came in a while ago. Okay. Yes, and his announcement. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Karen. So this is in regards to 45. And as is in his announcing, is he is part of his plan to avoid jail or grift from his base. You know, check. I think it's a little bit of everything. You know, one of the things he said, I wonder if I could find it. I wonder if I could find it. One of the things he said out of the 51 most outlandish things, I just found it. Number, I think it was, look at me, you guys, 44. I think it was 44. And he said, it's so much easier to read this stuff than listen to it, right? Okay, it was 44. You guys, look at that. Can you believe that? I remembered. Because he knows the indictments. The indictments are coming, all those things. I do feel a check. And again, you're not going to see him on the ticket. I've gotten that for a while. Okay. But number 44 of the 51 ridiculous statements that he made in his speech, number 44 comes in at, and this is quoting him, my people told me, sir, that's politically incorrect to say. And I said, that's okay. I'll say it anyway, if you don't mind. Yeah, there you go. That's him in a nutshell. So, okay. He needs the spotlight. So I do feel like he is trying to avoid all these things, jail and also grifting. I also feel that it's this, I hate to say this, but he has a following. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a cult leader. And I know people say cult leader, blah, 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 but that's what there's is. It's like a cult leader. And he now has felt that empowerment from people following that, whatever that is for him. And so that's part of it. That's a piece of it too. But again, it's not going to work. He wants to reclaim his power. He loves that power. He loves the focus of everyone. He loves having that power. He loves the feel of it. People get in like this race car and they describe, I love feeling that power. That's what literally, I love the power. I love the feel behind that wheel and feeling that power underneath me. He loves that. He thrives on that, right? But he has too much. He's like, he's done too much. Like he's overstepped. This is an overstep for him, you guys. It's an overstep, and we're gonna see that. And it's just all talk. He knows there's no getting back in there. He knows that it's all talk. But he wants to be dominant. He wants to be dominant. You have that devil in reverse. He just wants to be dominant. He wants to reclaim that dominancy, but it's not going to happen, guys. Not going to happen. Two of coins in reverse. Yeah. He's overwhelmed. There's also part of, that financial stress. No one's going to back him. No money's going to be coming in for him. So that's that. Yes, he is. Blah, blah, blah. Exactly. Right, Suzanne? Jeez, he wants to run the GOP party. Yeah, he's going to take everybody down with him. He's going to use that platform to start taking people down. The GOP needs to be concerned with him at a mic. Oh my gosh. And if Elon Musk lets him back on Twitter, oh my goodness. Let's go right here. Rose blue. Oh, bless his delusional heart. Yeah. Okay. No money, no attention, no voice will undo him. Melissa. Yep. It's let the shit show begin. Yes. Chris. Let the shit show begin. Does Melania leave 45 soon? I think it's almost like they're just keeping up appearances right now. Like, but again, I don't see them sharing a main suite together or anything like that. But I don't see her walking away. It's almost like there's a contract there of some sort. I feel like they're already separated. But I don't see her walking away yet. But she's kind of already long gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like she left a long time ago, so to speak. But there's some kind of contract there. And she's under some kind of like, there's some delusion. She has delusions too, guys. She's delusional too. So, and but she does want to go. How interesting. So we're gonna see some interesting things play out with their whole situation. I feel like she's just kind of waiting for him to go. I want to say she's kind of waiting for him to go. Can you guys read these? So I just feel like she's just waiting for him to exit. Honestly. Yeah. And yeah. And the card that came on is like is strangely perfect timing. Something's going on there. It's pretty dark. Yeah. Pretty dark. I've these all these cards coming out together, like this strangely perfect timing and this blood sacrifice. But they just, yeah. And yeah, so with this, it's like it's all for looks right now. It's all for looks. It's all just like what they were telling me. It's kind of all for looks there. And yeah, we're the kings. We're the kings. But and it's all for looks, and she's just standing in. But they're that's for all purposes. They are not together. She left a long time ago. So that's kind of what came up on that. She fears being in the golf course. Yeah, I bet she does. Sissy, thank you. Blessings to you. That's very kind. Okay. Moving on down the list. Okay, there we go. Now, hi MS Steve-O. Now that the Senate has the majority, including Warnock, will Sinema be more cooperative given the Arizona result? Okay, let's check in on Sinema. What's his story? I have to change. I'm on a little child chair. You guys, literally, this is what I'm sitting on. So it's not the most comfortable. Okay. Thank you, Gina. All right. Will Sinema change her? She's a loopy loop. Did I say that out loud? That's funny. Okay. Talk about grifting. What's that grifting piece with her? Fits you perfectly. Lisa. Yeah, she's okay. Well, she may. She is a little unstable. She still has instability there. But I feel like she sees the writing on the wall. So she needs to release and surrender to it. If she wants any type of stability and security in her position, she needs to get on board, basically. She needs to connect and embrace her true party. If she doesn't, she's going to lose. So she has to release her, because she is anxious about it. So she has to kind of surrender to this. This middle one says surrendering narrative and taking back, surrendering that old narrative and getting on board, basically. Wackadoodle. Yeah. So, yeah, she sees the writing on the wall. She's going to have to turn. I just heard turn or burn. Yeah. She's going to lose everything if she doesn't. She's not respectable in the system. So, I guess, everybody has their, what do you call it? Like their group that they hang out with. Let's say so, because I don't have context for this, but what they're showing me, like within the group they hang out with, she's losing respect. She's going to be like a Lindsey Graham if she's not careful, and she'll be pushed out forever. So, yeah. Why hasn't she lost everything now? I don't know, Prairie. That's a good question. But unless she changes, she will. Okay, Deb-O. Matt Gaetz is looking out for himself. Is he nervous about going to jail? Well, if he's not, he should be. Is he worried about going to jail? Is he worried about going to jail? That's a great question. Okay. We'll do that one next, Sissy. Yeah. I feel like he thinks he's all that. However, so when you ask, is he nervous about it? He goes in and out of that. He feels mighty high about himself, but he does see the truth, kind of like that. He's like, this is out of my hands right now, so that brings in that anxiety, and he understands that, but he also feels that he can't do anything about it. So he can't call on his family for help. He can't do any of that. So he knows that kind of is out of his hands here, and that he has no choice. But he feels really good about himself. There he is, King of Coins, right in the middle. But the King of Coins, they're very corrupt, greedy people. Not always, but in this case, right? So he kind of sits in that. He feels like, that he'll be able to buy himself out or something. But no family help. He knows that. He is gaining a new perspective. With that new perspective, he's stepping into kind of doubt with himself here. So he is seeing the writing on the wall, guys. But he goes, it's a hard energy to step into because of what he thinks about himself. You know what I mean? You have those people who nothing really happens to me. I can do whatever I want and nothing happens to me, because he's done whatever he wants and nothing's happened to him. In fact, he's done things that my guides have shown me that he got away with, right? He walks away, leaving the person in the depths of terror and sadness. And so he's gotten away with a lot. And so that's just set him up to be right here. And he feels like he's going to get away with this as well. I don't feel like he is. Will he be going to jail? He was the first person a couple of years ago, or whenever this was, when I read on him, that he would be, I think it was a couple of years ago. He was the first one I saw in handcuffs, being let out of the chamber. So, and that's metaphor, but I do feel that he will be indicted. I think he is being taken down for something. Okay. Yeah, so but I'm not being shown when, what, where, how, but let's use these cards. Is he going to jail? What is the future? Is he's going to start? Yeah, he is going downhill. Yep, I do see. But then he's going to start. Yeah. Okay. So this system is so hard with this system, because it's like, oh, but if they give away information that, do they even step into jail themselves? But he is connected, and there's no way out for him. His future is all downhill from here. Okay. His future is all downhill. Okay. And he's caught. You have that link, that chain. There's nowhere for him to go. And then you have a whistleblower. So I think people are going to come against him, accuse him. They have the writing. They have the goods on him. So that's what it looks like for him in the future. Matt Gaetz. Hi, Tracy. I am visiting. I know it looks... That's funny that you say my mom, because that piece of material, huh, Tracy? That piece of material my mom sent to my granddaughter. This is my granddaughter's room. We are roommates when I'm here. Roomies. We're roomies when I come. Okay. They will be building on a casita on the land here, so I won't be roomies anymore. But as of now, I'm still roomies. Sorry, you guys. Dry throat. Yeah, it's my mom loves those colors, and my granddaughter loves those colors, and so they share that in common. All right, let's see. We have time for more. And I wanted to look here. Okay, we have. All right, Sissy. Okay. Will indictments happen soon? And will members of Congress who are linked to the Jan 6 be removed from office, or does the conviction must happen? Does a conviction need to happen before removal? I do see people being removed. I've always seen that from way back when I first saw even Gaetz being the first one walked out. So I do see people being removed. Will convictions happen first? How is this going to play out? Do they need to be convicted first? Not necessarily, which is interesting because I would assume they would have to be. There's something else here with this. Something in they're showing me papers. So there's something in the bylaws or something. So something in those bylaws will open the door to go ahead and release those people from their seats before the convictions. That's how I'm interpreting what I'm seeing here, you guys. So this is a shared experience. I'm just seeing this paperwork that they're showing me line for line type of thing. And then they're circling a portion where it shows like, this is part of some kind of bylaws. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Yeah. So they will be doing this. They will be letting people go. You have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So people will be moving on as they go in this new direction, breaking through, new direction, taking out these people. You have these people, Seven of Swords. That's my cheater card. And then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is manipulative and cheating and all sorts of things. Yeah, moving on, having them move on. So, do you see that? Thank you for that question, Sissy. Oh, that's the 14th Amendment. Okay. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Okay. I know. That's a good question, Craig. What does happen? Do they put it to re-election? From what I understand here, Craig, with this, and I'll put this one up. What I understand with this, Craig, is that some states they have someone who steps right in, and then other states. In some states, it's even you put your wife in there, or not wife, or your spouse, whoever that is, and or someone else that is like your second that can go in. And then some states is a reelect. So, yeah. Okay. And then some states the governors choose. Correct. Well, we are at the hour, and so I feel like I wanted to end with this right here. Sissy put this one up right here at the end. That I wanted to talk about this already, anyways. So it's not really a question. I just wanted to talk about it. This is, will NATO retaliate against Russia for attacking Poland? Will this be the start of World War III? Now, there's question in regards to this. And I don't know if you guys saw it. However, it was Biden talked about it via conference, and saying that it might not have been Russia who sent that from the trajectory. So it's kind of all of a hush-hush thing right now. But I can tell you it's not going to be World War III or anything like that. I'm not getting any hits like that. I'm not any of that kind of thing. But there's something else going on with this that yeah, I don't know what this is with the great cover up of this, but something's going on in regards to this that they are trying to keep a handle on, or so it doesn't get out of hand type of thing. So I don't know if there's some massive negotiations going on right now because of this strike. So they're like, okay, this strike happened. Now we have an end to, we have the upper hand here now. So who knows? It could go so many different ways, but I'm not seeing World War III out of this, and I feel like they're using this as an upper hand, maybe to help bring this whole thing to a close somehow. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because they're saying they're not even sure. They're not even sure it really that it even came from Russia. So what that means, I don't know. But I do feel that they are utilizing this for the best, for the better of things, for a better outcome of something. That's how in part, I get these little pieces and hits and have to put them together, right, guys? Anyways, blessings to you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I just wanted to say, just breathe. We got this. And you guys got each other, and we have each other and this community. And so I know I'm very blessed to be able to work through some of these questions with somebody, and just not on my own at my kitchen table, so to speak. So thanks for hanging out and doing this with me, and blessings to you as we move on in the week. And hopefully I will see you at Newsflash Friday. All right. But until then, take care of yourselves, and blessings. Stay warm if you're in a cold place. Love you guys.